Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shafiyla Lyoni Putri from English Education Department Class 4E. In this video, I will explain about validity, reliability, and challenge. Number 1, I will explain about validity. Validating research results means that researchers determine the accuracy and credibility of the results through appropriate strategies such as through member checking or triangulation. Qualitative methods actually do not use the words bias in research. Researchers who use this method will say that the research is interpretive and that the researcher must make self-reflection regarding his role in the research, how the researcher interprets the result. There is no denying that his background, personal, and political history will influence the process of interpreting and the research result. So, the accuracy of interpretation and the credibility of the researcher influence each other. There are several techniques used by qualitative methods to ensure the accuracy and credibility of research results, namely triangulation, member checking, and auditing. Data triangulation means using a variety of data, using more than one theory, several analytical techniques, and involving more researchers. Regarding the competence of a qualitative researcher, it is said that he must have qualifications. 1. Have sufficient insight and knowledge of problem to be researched. It is even better if the researcher has direct experience of the symptoms to be investigated. Next, researchers have the ability to make ordinary things a research topic. This means that the researchers must truly understand and is responsive to their daily situations and is able to give meaning to their experiences. The researcher must have the ability to communicate with the participants so that he or she can obtain reliable information through formal or informal interviews or conversations with the participants. Researchers have a wide network to get reliable input on the phenomena studied, both from experts as well as through electronic media and other online sources. It means that the researchers must have enough references for his study. Researchers are able to make a report in a systematic, clear, complete, and detailed manner and are able to communicate the results of the researcher to the wider community. Next, I will explain about reliability. Reliability refers to the level of consistency if this research is carried out by other researchers or by the same researcher but in a different place. There are 3 types of reliability, that is quixotic reliability, where the research environment from observation produces research results that do not change. Diachronic reliability, where the stability of the observation over time. Synchronic reliability is the similarity of observations in the same periods of time. Reliability is usually considered the most suitable for quantitative methods because, according to their view, which is influenced by the positivist school, that there is no difference between the natural world and the worlds of society or humanity. Difference between the natural world and the world of society or humanity. Therefore, the natural world, which is objective in nature, is considered the same as the human world, which is subjective, as the objective world is understood by using a measurement system, as well as the subjective world is sometimes use quantitative measuring tools to understand it. Quantitative measurement is very suitable to ensure the reliability of research results because the objects under this study tends to be fixed and doesn't change. This is one of the characteristics of an object. This is a big problem in quantitative methods. Next, I will explain about challenge. Qualitative methods in their application face many challenges. The biggest challenge comes from the scientists who criticize the method and who don't actually understand the method. There are some critical questions raised by many people about the reliability, validity, and scientificity of this method. The first problem is whether the results of this qualitative research can be generalized or not. Of course, the background of the question relates to quantitative thinking, and which the results of a study can be generalized if the methods and objects studied are the same. Answering this problem, researchers who use qualitative methods must really realize that the target of their research is subject that is dynamic, moving, and changing all the time. The dynamic aspect of the subjects being studied is one of the factors that confirms that the result of the quantitative research cannot be generalized because it is special, unique, and changes all the time. The second question concerns the subjectivity and bias of researchers towards the research results. It is undeniable that the influence of the researcher's subjectivity greatly influences the results of the study. This is due to the fact that the data submitted by the participants is usually interpreted first by the researcher. I think that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.